Hey, Coyote Nation, good Monday to you. Welcome to a new week. A little bit gray on this Monday, a little bit damp on this Monday, but that's okay. Starting to warm up a little bit, right? Maybe we're through the harshest part of the winter, right? I think the highs this week supposed to be in the 50s and 60s, so that'll be all right. I can handle that. Supposed to have some rain, I think, Tuesday and Wednesday. Wind coming back later in the week. Man, did we get a windstorm a few days ago or what? That was something else. But it is starting to get a little bit warmer. That's nice. We've got a lot of sports stories for you on this Monday in Coyote Nation. Hope you're checking out my Renegade Radio sports updates at about 35 past the hour. So the Kansas City Chiefs they cut their highest paid player, Justin Houston. He was on the defense, and Justin was making a lot of money. So I told you a couple weeks ago, I kind of broke it down for you. His base salary was just over $15 million. And then he made about $6 or $7 million on top of that in bonuses alone, right? He got a signing bonus. He got a restructuring bonus. He even had a workout bonus. So he was making a ton of money and just wasn't quite living up to what they were paying him. At least the team didn't think so. So they cut him, saved that money, and it might have something to do, too, with a new defensive coaching staff. You know, this offseason since the AFC Championship game, Andy Reid and company have completely revamped the coaching staff on the defensive side, so that might have had something to do with it too. So Justin Houston is gone from the Chiefs. Another NFL story, the Pittsburgh Steelers finally get rid of very disgruntled wide receiver Antonio Brown. He's been causing a lot of problems lately, and so the Steelers have been trying to trade him. They finally got rid of him. They sent him to the Raiders for a third and a fifth round draft pick, which seems to be a pretty decent deal for the Raiders if they can get Antonio Brown to play for him, if they can get his head right and all that stuff. But they're going to pay him. Antonio Brown will make $50 million over 3 years with the Raiders, and $30 million of that is guaranteed. Amazing, isn't it? And how about, did you hear the story about ARod and J-Lo? I like to call it the alphabet wedding. They got engaged over the weekend, so we'll see how that turns out. I think this will be ARod's second marriage and Jennifer's fourth marriage. They both have 2 kids, so good luck with all that. We'll see how that works out. I wish them the best, of course. On this day in sports history, it was on this day, this very day, back in 1892. Yeah, they played the first public basketball game in Springfield, Massachusetts. Wow, pretty good timing too, right? Because right now we've got the high school state basketball championships for the boys and the girls going. And of course, March Madness coming up in college basketball here in the next couple of weeks. So pretty timely for that. The first public basketball game, 1892. Notable death on this day in history too. You remember Merlin Olsen? You remember who Merlin Olsen was? He was a great football player for the LA Rams. I think he was a part of that fearsome foursome with Deacon Jones and company. Well, after his football career, he became an actor. And he played just really nice characters. Like he was on Little House on the Prairie and Father Murphy, and stuff like that. So it didn't seem like he was this mean, tough football player guy. But Merlin Olsen, he passed away in 2010 on this day in history. So how about your quote of the day? You ready for the quote of the day? Comes from Joe Paterno, Penn State legendary football coach, of course. Joe Pa said, "The will to win is important, but the will to prepare is vital." Interesting. I mean, you hear a variation of that quote from a lot of different coaches. So Joe Pa says the will to win is important, but the will to prepare is vital. So I hope you have an amazing Monday. Enjoy this little warmer weather that we're getting here in the Ozarks. Be sure to join us on the Coyote 107.9. The Coyote, we've got great music, great shows. Jamie Turner through the midday, and of course, best show in the Ozark, Casey and the Round Man 3 to 6 in the afternoon. And be sure to check out my Renegade Radio sports updates. So we'll talk to you. Oh, and if you're watching this on Facebook, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. You can like it, you can share it, and we'll try to keep you entertained and updated on everything as well. And our website is 1079thecoyote.com. So have a great Monday, and God bless you.